even though I feel like somebody call me all type of B words and say that they gonna beat my ass, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Wife or not, wives come to me like that, I might be a little petty with your husband. Not gonna lie to you, because there's two ways we can handle this situation. You can direct all your energy at your husband because you never had a conversation with me. Okay, let's keep it a buck. They ain't never talked to each other. We can tell that they haven't. The person in the middle is the husband. You don't need to be calling me all kind of bitches and hoes and everything. If you've had conversations with your husband, and if you feel like your husband not telling you the truth and you want to constantly go off on him, then go ahead and come over here and have a conversation with me. But on the flip side, I do think we have a responsibility because we know that the wife is coming from an emotional place. So then that's where my pettiness would have to take a step back and say, you know what, this is a woman whose husband is doing something to her. Because I recognize what this is. So my duty to respect myself and this other woman and my friend is to not do this thing. So I agree with Leola and I agree with Kappa. Like, I can see it from both sides if I'm being honest. What's up, Aries?
Right, so just coming from a woman point of view, I'm not gonna lie, I can get petty. And if I would have been on my husband's page, like say Blaze was my husband, and I saw that little thread that they did at Tea Time read out loud, because the wife said she saw it, I read it before Tea Time read it. I would be on that point, on that level of calling her a bitch and a hoe. Because why are you like on his page talking about something? 215 is a different vibe, and then you sitting up here going back and forth. Both of y'all gonna get this smoke. Both of y'all gonna get it. I'm just not, because you know that this man, you know my husband married to me. You know for a fact, and he know he married. So guess what? He gonna get it because he already at my house. But if I'm gonna call you a bitch and a hoe over the internet, then I'm gonna call you a bitch and a hoe over the internet. But so it's just all about respect, and it's the way that you move. Like I just disagree. Blaze, I feel like this is all Blaze's fault to why his wife reacted that way, because Blaze shouldn't have been interacting with her like that. If you want to say that this is, hey, she's wifey, and this is just my co-host, leave it like a co-host thing. Y'all, people get so caught up on this TikTok thing and trying to get views and numbers. He knew exactly what he was doing when he had put both of them tiles on them chairs like that with them two glasses. He knew a lot of people was gonna sit up there and like start up mess and say that Bella was with him. This is all his fault. I was understanding everything that wife said when she cussed his ass out.
She did, to somebody in the comments, the wife did say that all her smoke was with Blaze, but at some point she did say, I beat him up and her the fuck up too.
Well, I think she said she whooped both of their ass. And I think as a wife, I whoop both of their ass as well. No, don't fucking play with me. Because you playing with him too underneath that picture.
No, he married. Exactly.
But the thing about it is, I do think this, after hearing Sharita over all these years, I have noticed that the way that she speaks, I think that she uses the B word and all that kind of stuff very, like, it's just the word. Like, it's just, go that B over there. And she's talking on her cell phone.
Mm-hmm. Like people from Florida, they call everybody a B.
Like that's just colloquial. So I don't think that she was trying to disrespect Bella, and who cares? Because Bella was being disrespectful. So she had every right. But she was saying 100% of her smoke, 100% of her smoke is with Blaze, because all he does is he's in his basement, then he in the barbershop. He's sitting there with tight clothes, hunching in the air. It's goofy behavior, like she said. And the saddest part is that we have been hearing Sharita for years saying, this man does nothing. I'm the man of the house. Like everything that he's doing online, that's just for y'all. Then add that, the disrespect, okay, fine, with her and Bella, but add upon that, people have been to her house throwing bricks in her windows. People have come to her house beating up that man, and then he's not protecting his own family.
Okay. So I got a question then,
So I'm saying,
Leola.
add all of that in.
Sorry, watch me.
Sorry, add
I got a
all of that
question.
into now you have this young woman who is just blatantly disrespecting her. It doesn't.
So I got a question then. At what point, Leola and everybody that got that stance, at what point does it move away from being Blaze's fault to being her fault for accepting the foolishness? At what point should somebody wake up?
I have a response to that.
I'm going to answer that. Hold on, Leola. Hold on. But real quick, I don't think that Bella was in the wrong prior to the wife coming out. And the only reason I say that, and I don't think that she was disrespecting anybody's marriage, because like I said, it is up to that person to let somebody else know, like, what the boundaries are for their individual marriage, right? So them flirting and stuff like that, we don't know what Blaze told Bella the dynamics of their relationship is.
I unfortunately agree with you.
Your point to why I would have not Blaze head between the washer and dryer was when he was on live and they're telling Bella that he made her a better woman. I mean, a better man. First of all, I've been with you for over 10 years, and you want to tell another woman that she made you better?
Not when he was telling Taya he was protective of her, and that's why he didn't want to bring her in it because he's an influencer now. Not when he was telling her, Blaze, am I still your boo? And he was like, I feel
he knows all of that.
Hold on real quick. Let me finish this thought because Alex has said something. Let me finish this out completely. Alex, so what I was saying was, it's not about being a girl's girl. We got to look at what a sense of normal is for individual people.
No.
For Bella and her relationship dynamic and what she views as normal, and I don't have a problem with this either. Like flirting and doing those type of things is normal for her and her relationship. So like me, I see flirting as harmless, right? So if this person, and we kind of went through this earlier, this person who's in the marriage, like if I'm flirting with you, it is then your responsibility to be in my marriage, to be the one to say, hey, that's not cool. Like me and my husband or my wife, we don't play like that. Now, we don't know if those conversations ever happened between those two, so I can't say that Bella was being wrong. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Before the wife came out, because I don't know the conversations that they had. So I don't necessarily see that as wrong because I don't have that piece of information. So I can't say she's wrong on that. But what I can say is she's wrong for after the wife came out and said what she said.
Okay. I hear you. I think that you're kind of a little bit. But what I'm saying is you have to, and again, to what Kappa said, at what point do we say, well, it's your fault for, staying and all that kind of, why are you putting up with this? There are some people who won't, that like this kind of stuff isn't a divorceable offense. And I think that like what we have to remember is that Blaze is good with that, with his child. And then once she kicks him out, then what is she going to do? And like that's what a conversation I had with her. I had that conversation with her before.
Well, we can't tell that lady what her divorceable defense is. That's her marriage. So she feels as though this is a divorce.
That's right. I just said not everything is divorceable. I said not everything.
I can't tell her if it is one or if it's not one.
Aries. Right. I said not everything is a divorce.
Right.
But she probably thinking that it is because she put it in the comment section and she said she wants it from every platform.
All right, but that's not what I said.
She said it out loud. She's asked for a divorce 3 times and he won't, I guess, sign the papers or whatever.
It's a live-in nanny. It's if you think about it.
But at what cost, though? But at what cost?
And the cost of humiliation,
your sanity, your health, your heart. What is it? Ain't heart disease the #1 unaliver of black women?
And we've been watching her, Kappa, for years. That woman, we can see she's stressed. Her hair was thinning at one point. We can see that.
No, her edges fell out. No, she ain't lying.
That was from.
That's not. Yeah, that's what.
Man, she said it in the live. She said he irks her soul. He stresses her out. She said it in the IG live.
So I'm not being petty. I'm giving you.
But wait, I got a question for Aries.
Those are facts. Not pettiness.
Facts.
Yeah, she's not being petty.
She did say that he stressed her out, but what if the hair loss came from something else? But real quick, Aries, though, we did talk about earlier, the whole comment about she made her a better man. And if they are truly friends, let's say they for real friends, like, I don't necessarily see an issue with him saying that.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't be friends with him. I'm sorry. Watch me.
Hold on.
I couldn't be friends with him.
Leola, she asked me a question.
I know, but I was just
we ain't at the dinner table where you make your little petty messy toast.
Okay, shut up though. But I just
I heard about that toast.
Let her talk.
I'm just saying, I couldn't my point after y'all scare me. Watch me. You scare me.
See, what y'all don't understand is, like I was saying earlier, the things that I don't see as being a problem, I know that normally other people do see as being a problem. I'm a little bit more free-spirited, right? So I don't necessarily, it depends on the situation if it's an issue for me or not. But I want to hear from Aries first, and then Leola, I want to hear from
I had nothing to say. I had nothing to say. I was just...
Yeah, because I want to ask Leola something, too, because I heard somebody was out on your man's face for a weekend, and you ain't even do nothing. You let that woman stay in your man's face all weekend, and you ain't even mush her face or push her away from your man.
Do I look like the type of can fight somebody over a man?
Yeah, get out my man's face.
2, no one was in my man's face.
Wait, somebody was in... Okay,
no,
y'all, we're
not
about
Aries making that up.
I'm not making it up. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Leo.
Chill. We are not just having this conversation.
I'm not talking about your man, so don't talk about...
Nah, well, I'm complimenting your man. They said your man was
Please
fine
stop
as
talking.
hell.
Y'all, stop talking over Watch Me. Come on, y'all. Stop talking over her.
Well, she watch me and told me to talk.
Then talk.
Nah, but Aries, I'm telling you to talk about Leola. I asked you a question, God damn it, Leola, you be quiet and Aries, don't you talk about I don't even know what's going on with Leola and her man. And, I don't have no clue. That's
she made that up.
Don't change the subject.
Respectfully, y'all.
I'm not even
Leola, stop doing the Leola thing, because you know you be throwing in your little shots. Now, come on.
Leola always throwing in shots. All right, so nothing I wouldn't care if my husband was on TikTok and he had got a woman host. So, they hosting their live, making money. I wouldn't care about nothing like that. But when y'all start talking about it's a vibe, now this stuff, and then I've been with you for over 10 years, and you tell that woman that she made you a better man, that will make me feel some kind of way, because dang, I didn't make you a better man. I wasn't able to do that at all these years. I was so flattered when my husband did sit down and tell me one time. He was like, "Baby, I really do appreciate you for having patience with me and sticking by me until I became a man, because I was a boy when you married me, and I'm a man." That felt good for my husband to tell me that. For him to tell another woman this? Hell no. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. Go be with it then. Because if I can't help you grow in life, because we supposed to grow together. So if I can't help you grow, you need to go be with him. I'm sorry.
Right.
That would hurt my feelings. It would have hurt my feelings. I got to be honest.
And again, I'm sure Sharita knows everything because people send her everything.
I don't think she knows.
She has always said that no one has given her direct proof that he's doing something. It's just internet stuff. She calls this stuff goofy.
I don't think she knows. I think that
she's been known
everybody
for years.
else seeing stuff, but I don't think she really know for sure. So she don't have the evidence. She might have hearsay. And she might be the type of person that, hey, that ain't enough. She need the real hard truth. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. That's where she is. She wants something that's complete evidence, not just.
Can I say this? When I do something that hurt my husband or upset him, it hurt me too as well. Like when he point out something I did or said or whatever, failed to realize. I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, that completely makes sense. if you love the person that you're with, you're not going to want to make them upset. So I'm going to use myself and King as an example. At any point in time, have any of y'all ever caught me and King, who sat in the box for almost 2 years together, flirting? Or at any point in time, did it ever cross y'all mind that Kappa and King is messing with each other? At any point in time, did we ever come off as anything more than homeboy, homegirl? Okay, it's just that simple. It's just that simple.
At one point.
No, you did. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. Because me and King don't even talk. We don't talk on actual levels. We don't dance on each other. We don't dance through the boxes. We crack jokes on each other. He called me all kind of stuff and point out when I'm being stupid, and I do it to him. It's strictly platonic. He talks to my husband on the back end. They cool with each other. I'm cool with King, etc. It's platonic. If you give off that vibe that it's even an ounce of impropriety between platonic friends, people are going to take it and they're going to run with it. Was it a marketing ploy? Could have been. However, the end result is, forget the marketing, his wife is very, very upset. And he, in turn, should be upset that he hurt and upset his wife the way that he did, if he cared about her.
In front of people.
I do agree.
He might know he can smooth it over, though. He might be like,
no, he did it in
I'm going to tell you, the only way he could work this out with me if he was my husband, I better not never see you on Bella's platform anymore. And I also better not ever see her in your box again. I could be controlling, and I could be a little bit toxic too. I can admit it. I will admit it. I can be controlling, and I can be toxic. Yes, I'm telling you that this woman is making me feel uncomfortable. This situation on this internet is making me feel uncomfortable. I feel as though if you love me, you will make sure that I feel comfortable.
You make me feel.
You don't have to you just don't have her on your page no more.
You know what? Hold on, real quick, Leola. Before you say something, hold on, Aries. Let me explain to y'all why I don't necessarily see a problem with somebody saying like, you make me a better man or you make me a better woman. If I've already had that validation that I make my husband or my wife a better person. Now that's if my husband or wife is saying those things already to me. I've got my flowers and my acknowledgement. If I have a husband or a wife that has a relationship with somebody of the same sex, opposite sex, whatever dynamic I'm in, and that is truly just their friend, right? Now, I don't know if they just friends or what they doing. We know that they flirt. That's all I know to know. So if I'm thinking that they're friends and whatever else, and I'm comfortable with this relationship, then no. Then I don't see a problem with somebody saying that. So I don't necessarily see that part as a problem. Now, I think when you add, because Alex has said like there's nuances to this whole conversation, and I think that it is. So then if you add the things that we do see, then I can understand how that could be a problem for certain people. But I don't think that that's necessarily a problem with somebody saying that to their friend. Because as friends, y'all supposed to build y'all friend up. Whether or not it's a man, woman, and a friendship, woman, man, gays in friendships, you're supposed to make your friend be a better person, period. You have a responsibility to that. I have a responsibility to be honest to my friend and make sure that relationship, I'm growing, you growing, and I'm going to learn from you and you're going to learn from me. To me, that's the dynamics of a friendship.
How is she making him a better man?
I disagree with her.
How is she making him a better man? What has he done? What has he done?
I don't know. Shit.
Aries, I forgot. Aries.
Well, I will say he responded differently this time.
Really,
Aries, I forgot. You're making me uncomfortable.
Oh, shit.
Not Leola.
I don't talk to you.
Y'all got beef with each other.
No, I didn't know we did.
I didn't know he had beef either. I was just talking about
we don't have beef.
Okay, so
I was just messing with
it. So going forward, now that she knows.
Oh, real quick, hold on. Y'all know my book. Some of y'all need this in here right now, especially some of y'all. I know a lot of y'all over here for MESSYTOK. I'm not part of MESSYTOK, so I don't care about none of that messy shit.
So are you talking about MESSYTOK?
I'm talking about a topic that comes from MESSYTOK. So, because you can see it ain't messy over here. We'll have a conversation. I'm definitely not part of y'all little crew, but over here, can y'all go ahead and support my friend, because she wrote a book and she's an author, and it's called Becoming She. And some of y'all really need this or whatever to become the best versions of yourself. And the link is in her bio. She does have the audio version as well as the hardback or paperback on Amazon. So make sure y'all go ahead and support my friend in the box right there, Bullock. Jada West also has a book on Own Your Style. And if you go in Bullock's TikTok shop, you can find that too. She's an author as well, so make sure y'all do that. I just have to put in the plug. Go ahead, Capital.
Y'all can show me one and email it to me.
No, man, thank y'all. Would you want me to send it to
so
you, Aries? Aries, you said you want me to send you the link?
No, I was saying for Leola to buy me one and send it to me.
But I told her I'm poor.
Oh, Lord. Okay, go ahead.
Congratulations, Bullock. You should have marketing. Bullock, listen, marketing idea. You should have Kenton come online and be real mean and be like, y'all gonna listen to my mama talk about her book. And then you come in and start talking about the book. People doing that, and it's getting a lot of views. Anyway, but listen, so going forward then, now that Bella has received the message from the wife that the wife feel disrespected and Blaze is going to get rat-tat-tat-tat when he get home.
Strawberries.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, but at the end of the day, I agree. Gary's right. There could be a rat-tat-tat-tatting too. What should the next move be for Bella? That's what I'm interested in.
Bella should take him off her platform.
I think she needs to figure out how to navigate this friendship. I think there needs to be some boundaries set for the friendship for both parties. Number one.
Publicly.
Publicly. I think publicly and privately.
I'd be scared because everybody sound like she was for real. And I would.
Well, if she was, here's my thing. If she was scared, here's my thing. If she was scared, she wouldn't have jumped in the box the very next day, right after that happened. She doesn't care. But I do think that she does need to. There needs to be a conversation between her, the wife. I think all the married people need to have a conversation about what the expectation is moving forward. If this friendship is going to move forward. Outside of that, shit, we ain't got shit to do with it.
Yeah, no, I just think publicly, just to save
Blaze platform, if they separated, Bella platform gonna be okay. The people go over there to see Bella. It wouldn't hurt both their platforms. It would hurt Bella. It would hurt Blaze's.
You better save your marriage before saving the goddamn TikTok platform. What the hell wrong with y'all people?
Wait, but Aries, I understand. Like I hear what you're saying, and what you're saying is correct. However, because both of these people seem to be not very bright, I think that publicly they need to.
Where's Leola? Who not bright?
Publicly, I think they just make it.
Wait, you said both of these people. Because are you talking about Blaze and Sharita, or are you talking about Blaze and Bella? Like, I need clarification.
Blaze and Bella, because they wouldn't. If they were smart, they would not have ever put this marketing thing together in a way that's disrespecting their families.
Yeah, but I can't fault that to Bella though, because my thing.
Man, I can't with you, but I have to leave. I can't. You're one of those fence people, and like it's killing me because it's like you have. A lot of times we do not hold, and I hate to do this, but like we don't hold women accountable a lot, and I would never
hold her accountable.
Usually, I would never hold her accountable. I say, "Hey, do you?" But because I have seen Sharita over the years, and I've seen over the years what Blaze has put this woman through, then I cannot say like anything that she's doing is right. If it were me, I would make sure that I establish who and what we are in terms of friendship for Bella and Blaze, right? I would reestablish that, do a reset for your show, reestablish that, and no longer make these little these little will they, won't they kind of things. Don't do that. Just get back to your show. Get back to accountability court. Take your personal out of it. Stop being gross. That's it. She has an opportunity. She has an opportunity to step back and to reevaluate what she wants and what she wants her show to be. That's what she wants to do.
I never got in a ball.
I would like to say hello.
My husband never got involved and threatened me with divorce in front of thousands of people. Y'all ain't gonna see me no more. I'm gonna be in the bed, like in the bed. Fixing my marriage. I'm finna fix my marriage, baby. Y'all ain't gonna see me on TikTok no more.
Okay, hold on. Can I say this, Truck, and then I'm gonna go back on mute? Aries, that man got a window broke on live. That man got smeared on the sidewalk on live. That woman that came on live and called him in the R word several times. She didn't say he irked her soul. Gone, get out my face. She done went, got his live, got in his live. I was like, let me tell you about his dumb, you know what I'm saying? Girl, he done came back after each one of those. It's like, you know, you can't microwave a roach. They don't die when they in the microwave. It's like that. He's gonna come back because he has no bottom. This is all this man have. You cannot. If you take TikTok away from this man, I don't even know if this man will eat, breathe, sleep, take a shower, any of that stuff, even if he do any of that stuff. This is all he got. This is all he has. And it shows because no matter how much he's been embarrassed, he still come back to TikTok.
Because he feels like he's nothing in his home because she said she's the man of the house.
That is because he is nothing.
That is true. Real quick, hush, Truck over there laughing. Real quick, Leola, this is what I want to say, right? I'm not saying that there's no responsibility. So, like, when... You know me, I used to be a feminist. I'm not anymore. I hold women accountable. You know what I'm saying? Just as well as I hold men accountable. But I can't hold Bella accountable.
None of us like you, though. None of us like you, men or women. So I don't like you men. Hush.
But I can't hold any woman accountable for something if I don't know the type of conversations that they had prior to the wife coming out. So I can't say that she was wrong there because I just truthfully don't know. So if I truthfully don't know something, I can't.
My husband, it ain't nothing like that.
Hold on.
Okay.
I can't say that. However, what I can say that she's wrong for, what I feel that she's wrong, we did hear BK Live. We played it earlier. What I think she is wrong for is after the wife coming out. And I think that her behaviors after the wife coming out is where she is wrong at. Because if you're going to do promotional or whatever the case may be, that's up for you and your co-host or whatever you're going to call it. That's for y'all to communicate. Outside of that, the co-host has to communicate with their spouses on what they're doing so that it's you know what I'm saying, like it's okay with their spouse. That's not Bella's job to go communicate with his wife and his job to go communicate with her husband. Bella has an understanding with her husband. He don't have no understanding with his wife. Now, once the wife came out and said she gonna whoop your ass, then I wouldn't even have appeared on any more lives with him after that.
But that's what I'm saying. And
that part I can understand. That's where
I cannot understand that.
That's the accountability part right there.
It's gross. It's just, it makes her look,
Man, you better just jump in. They ain't gonna stop.
It makes her look really bad because it's like, now it looks like you don't care about the sanctity of marriage. You don't care about families. You don't care about anyone but yourself. That is what it looks like.
Let me say this here.
It does look like that. I'm not gonna lie. It does. After the fact, it does. Go ahead, Truck. I'm sorry.
Wait, is men talking?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Men are talking. They don't matter. No. Yeah, but what's up, Truck? What you got to say?
I have stated here over the past year and a half, if you look at my track record, I've told everybody here on this app that he was in trouble. Now, Blaze, me being the person that I am, I saved you today. When your trip almost got canceled, you would have been stuck in Cancun, in what? But anywho, Sharita has always been wanting to leave. But she has an exit plan. I know what that exit plan is. So therefore, Blaze, TikTok, my nigga. TikTok.
She ain't always been wanting to leave.
Yes, she has.
No, I don't believe she always
wants to leave.
Niggas just want to leave.
Nah, cause I'm gonna tell you this. I'm married myself, and I don't. We are threatening a divorce 1,000 times. And we don't go no damn well.
Exactly.
The only reason he's
But
around.
at the end of the day, I don't think that lady tired. And that lady was tired. That lady wasn't even addressed still. That's one thing about women. When we fed up, we be out of words.
Well, she wouldn't fuck with me either. Now, wouldn't she?
Hold on,
We don't talk no more. We stop giving a fuck. Once your wife stop talking and she stop reacting, that's when you know it's over with. So at the end of the day, it's not over with because she still got a little bit fight in her still. And you gonna get back home and they're gonna still be together.
Yeah, she did have a lot of fight in her though.
Hold on, real quick. Let me just say this real quick. Truck, let's say Sharita is dealing with you for real or whatever, right? I don't control the legs if you're telling the truth, you've been saying it for a long time, like, I don't know. But let's say Sharita is dealing with you. That don't mean that she necessarily tired of her husband. That just means that she's not getting what she needs for her husband and she done seek it out elsewhere, and that you would technically just be the comfort zone side. So she wouldn't give a fuck about you either. Just as well as
If she fucking with you, she don't give a fuck about you.
yeah, no. So she wouldn't care.
It actually sound like I give a fuck also.
I mean, you saying it like she gonna got an exit plan.
Do you know who I do y'all know who I am?
I know exactly who you is, nigga. I went to high school with you. Why the fuck I don't know who you is? When has Trent Turner ever gave a fuck?
Real quick, and then I'm going to drop you guys because I'm getting sleepy. But what I think is,
how you gonna drop us? This ain't even your life. You can't drop us.
No, she's gonna drop herself. I would be enough here because she gives me perspective.
Yeah, what I think is that for years that Sharita has been wanting to say whatever she wants to say, and for years Blaze has always stepped in and made sure that she was not able to speak to the audience that he believes that he has. This time, I think that finally she got her truth out, and whether or not that's embarrassing or humiliating for her or anything, he has humiliated her for years, and I really thought that was good for her to finally have an opportunity to speak to the people that have been trying to tell her for years, this man is not doing you good out here. So I think I'm happy for her to have finally found her voice. I don't really think she cares about Bella, but Bella should care about her self-worth more than these stupid TikTok streets, because she's looking like a bad woman. And you know what I always say? With women like these, who needs a man?
I've never heard you say that before in your life.
No stupid Leola.
Choose the bear.
You gotta be stupid.
All right, y'all have a good night. Shut up, Aries. I love you. Bye.
I've never heard her say that in her life.
Okay,
That was the first time she ever said that in her life. She said what I always say.
I'm gonna say this though. Leola turned me on to that transactional usage of women. I had never thought about that until Leola said it, and then when I went back and I looked at the timeline of how he bounced from platform to platform, woman to woman. Because remember, Taya also too, I don't think y'all know this, or maybe y'all do, Taya used to have a pretty big platform as well.
He did.
When she was going up against Voodoo Bae, which was another woman he tried to slip in and be cool with, and then Voodoo Bae was like, oh, nah, you, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like I said, it really shows his intention, and I think at the end of the day, like I said, 0.00000000000000001% of me says I feel bad for him. I think, I feel bad for him because he's probably a little slow and touched and kooky. But at the same time, you got to know what you're doing. You have to see what you're doing, and you are diabolical in nature. And so, therefore, when you dumb, slow, and diabolical, that's a bad mixture. That's oil, water, and salt. None of that goes together. You know what I'm saying? So he done made his life at home raggedy. Once again, TikTok.
What?
And then
Water and oil and salt don't go together at all.
Salt and
you
water
gotta know when
go
to
together
put.
perfectly.
What you say, Mass?
Salt and water go together perfectly. What?
Mass.
Not unless you got a sore throat or STD in your throat.
Now I gotta be STD in your throat for salt and water to go together. I tell you, people just do anything.
Just be doing anything. Hey, ginger ale will fix it. It's all good. But now I'm saying, you know, don't dismiss the fact that he know what he's doing, and he knew that would make his wife upset because he knows his wife. He know that's, and she said that. She said, I don't care if you send me the reflection in the water, you send me proof. He's still gonna get punched in the face regardless. She said that.
And here's the thing, because I don't.
She ain't done messing with him because she wants to punch him. When we done with you, when we done
we
with
don't
you,
care. We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care.
But I just don't think that that's okay either. You know what I'm saying? And that's the part that I feel bad for. I feel bad that there's a woman in this situation that's being emotionally manipulated and being embarrassed and being lied.
You did not get embarrassed. Why do y'all be thinking we be embarrassed? Why y'all be thinking married people be embarrassed?
I think that is embarrassing, though.
No,
Yeah, a strong emotional reaction, though.
Married people don't be embarrassed for real. Because once we log off this TikTok little thing, y'all ain't in that house. Y'all ain't got to see. Y'all ain't around.